May I please, your lord? My lord, item number 24, my lord. I need 2 weeks time to file my reply with my lord.
They filed counter affidavit.
Yes, my lord.
Mr. A.H.M.R. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that a copy of the counter affidavit filed by the department has been served upon him, and therefore 2 weeks time be permitted to obtain instruction and file rejoinder. Since the prayer is not opposed, same stands allowed. Let this matter be listed again after the rejoinder affidavit is brought on record.
Obliged.
May it please your lordship. I pray for listing of a matter, my lord. It's a promotion related matter, and this matter was last listed on 29/5/2020. Thereafter it was not listed, and recently some vacancy arises. An initiative has been taken to promote some other persons to that vacancies, my lord. So there is an urgency. Any date on next week, my lord.
No, next week not possible. But if some developments have taken place, you have to file an IA.
My
We
lord.
may not, we will list it, but we will not decide the matter.
And in the matter, my
If
lord,
you want an
affidavit
interim
is
order,
also-
you have to file an IA. Huh?
affidavit is also not filed. And,
All right.
in the meantime, I will file, my lord, and
Yes, 16th February.
16th February. And there is another matter, item number 20, my lord. The council, Mr. M.U. Ahmed, some emergency arises at his home, my lord. So on behalf of him, may I pray
On
for
the prayer of learned counsel for the petitioner, admission hearing of this matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks.
Lordship, I want to mention for orders. The matter was listed last on 23/11. It was posted for
19
19/2.
May I please, your lordship, I beg to mention for, my lord, tagging item number 22, my lord, along with WPC 5525/2023, my lord. There is an already order of this honorable court, my lord, for tag this matter, my lord. Item 22, my lord.
We will pass that order. Let the matter be called up.
My lord, I have the order, my lord, for taking. Obliged, my lord.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention for listing up a writ petition matter for orders. The matter pertains to the selection and appointment of the post of helper in the Anganwadi center. The matter may come up next week.
21/2/2024.
May I please, your lord?
Much obliged.
May I please, your lord? My lord, I am mentioning item number 17. Due to subsequent development, my lord, nothing survives. However, liberty may be granted to us. Repetition may be closed.
Mr. J. Patwari, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that there have been subsequent developments in this matter, as a result of which the cause of action in this writ petition does not survive any further. Full stop. The petitioner's counsel therefore seeks leave of this court to withdraw this writ petition with liberty to file afresh as and when a proper cause of action arises. Since the prayer is not opposed, same stands allowed. Writ petition stands disposed of on withdrawal with liberty as prayed for.
Deeply obliged.
May I please, my lord? My lord, I am praying for listing of 2 writ petition for motion, my lord. Monday, if possible, my lord.
What is the matter?
My lord, actually, this matter pertains to final gradation list, which is issued by the Home Guard organization, where my juniors have superseded me. On the ground
So
that
what is the order you are seeking? What is the urgency in the matter?
urgency, my lord, since the final gradation list is out, my lord, though my representation was pending. Now I am of a fear that based on that gradation list, my lord, further promotion may happen. But my retrospective
We will not
seniority-
stay the promotion. There is no question of staying the promotion. There is no urgency in the matter. It will be subject to outcome of the writ petition.
But my lord, my retrospective seniority that was supposed to be considered in the, actually, my lord, in the draft gradation list when it was issued, my name was considered as retrospective seniority.
All right, you wait. If it is not listed, then on 5th you make a mention. We'll see.
Okay. My lord, I have another pair. Item number 47, my lord. Here, my lord, we'll be filing our wakalatnama today, my lord. And 3 weeks time may be granted. In the meanwhile, we'll be filing our affidavit.
You are appearing for whom?
I'm appearing for LIC, my lord, on behalf of Mr. S.P. Chaudhary.
Mr.
K.
K.
Vishwakarma.
Vishwakarma, learned counsel, submits that he has recently entered appearance on behalf of the respondents
Respondents.
by filing wakalatnama and therefore be granted 2 weeks time to obtain instruction. Since you have informed the other side.
Yes, my lord.
So
Other
the
side,
prayer is made with the consent of the opposite party, same stands allowed. Let the matter be listed again after 3 weeks by showing the name of learned counsel for the respondents in the cause
my
list.
lord, there is an interim order that is in operation, my lord.
Interim order passed earlier to continue.
Obliged, my lord.
May I please, your lordship? Your lordship, I beg to mention item number 18, your lordship.
Yes.
Your lordship, in this matter, your lordship, we are for the petitioner, your lordship. Your lordship, I crave leave from this honorable court to file an affidavit in reply, your lordship. I have taken the consent of all the respondents, your lordship.
With the consent of the respondents, Mr.
D.S. Decca, your lordship.
Yes, Dekal and counsel appearing for the writ petitioner prays for and is granted 3 weeks time to obtain instruction and file a rejoinder affidavit. Let the matter be listed after the affidavit is brought on record.
Much obliged, your lordship.
May I please, lordship? May I please, lordship? I'm praying for listing an IL lordship for impleadment of party lordship.
When did you file it?
Lordship, 38/23 lordship.
38.
Lordship. Earlier it was listed, but it was not reached lordship. On 15/9/23, it was left over. lordship.
16th
Okay.
February.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I pray for listing of a matter for hearing, my lord, if possible next week, my lord.
No, first you mention for orders and then
Madam.
we'll fix.
Then we will list it for orders, my lord.
19th.
19, oblige.
Lordship, may I pray for listing of a case in the motion column, lordship, on the sixth lordship.
Why?
There is an for motion lordship, on sixth lordship.
Why 6? 6 is not a motion day.
Lordship, then today I have filed.
Are you
it.
changing the
No,
rules
lordship.
of the High Court?
No, lordship. Today I have filed it, sir.
So what is the matter?
Lordship, there I'm challenging the selection proceeding
7th.
on seventh.
Yes.
May I please, lordship, I'm back to mention for listing my admission matter, my lord.
Hmm.
On next week,
21 February.
obliged.
Lordship, for listing, writ petition for admission column, my lord.
21 February.
Next, my lord.
21st February.
Obliged.
Same prayer, my lord.
21st.
Obliged.
Same prayer, lordship.
21st.
Please, I beg to mention item 39, lordship. It is already complied, lordship. Item of 39.
Mr. K.
KD, sir.
Sharma, Learned Counsel appearing for the
Petitioner.
petitioner submits that the order of this court has already been complied with and therefore nothing survives in this contempt case. Taking note of the submission of the petitioner's counsel, this contempt case stands closed.
That's the best.
Lordship, regarding item number 25, there is an instruction to withdraw the matter, lordship. Lordship, instruction to the.
Mr. D. Mohanty, Learned Counsel for the writ petitioner submits that he has instructions from his client to withdraw the writ petition. The prayer is not opposed by Mr. N. Upadhyay, Learned Standing Counsel, Irrigation Department, appearing for the department, appearing Irrigation Department as well as Mr.
I'm for defense.
Irrigation Department. In view of the above, this writ petition stands disposed of on withdrawal.
Another prayer for listing, lordship, in orders matter, lordship. Any date?
Why are you 23rd February?
23rd.
Oblige. My pleasure, lordship. Lordship, with the consent of all the parties, I beg to mention item number 30, lordship.
Yes.
I'm appearing for respondent number 4, lordship. Lordship, may kindly accommodate us 1 week time to file our affidavit in opposition.
On the prayer of Learned Counsel for the respondent number 4 made with the consent of the other side, this matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks so as to enable him to file counter affidavit. List accordingly.
Much obliged.
Taking it for motion item 1.
May please, your lordship, I want to withdraw this matter.
Withdraw why?
Because lordship, we wrongly made party, deputy commissioner of police instead of commissioner of police, lordship. So whole proceeding was wrongly done.
Miss
M. Das, lordship.
M. Das, Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that there is some mistake in constitution of this contempt case, as a result of which the matter cannot be pursued in accordance with law. She therefore seeks leave of this court to withdraw this contempt case with liberty to file afresh. Having heard the submission of the petitioner's counsel, the prayer is allowed. This contempt case stands closed. The petitioner would, however, be at liberty to approach this court once again by filing appropriate petition in accordance with them.
Obliged, lordship.
Made list, lordship. Lordship, in this matter, I was required to file the affidavit, lordship. On 29, lordship, I have sent a WT message to the parties, lordship. After that, they have contacted me over telephone and asked the soft copy over email. I have sent a soft copy. So overnight today in the morning, the signed ready affidavit has been reached today. So today I need lordship for this online filing. I have served one copy to him. So it is matter of one day time.
You will file affidavit on whose behalf?
On behalf of respondent number 3, lordship, ADC.
Respondent number 3 is not ADC. All right, you take down heard Mr. H. Alamgir and counsel for the petitioner also heard Mr. CKS Borwa, who submits on instruction obtained in terms of the order dated 29/1/2024, that counter affidavit on behalf of the respondent number 3 will be filed during the course of the day. Therefore, the matter be adjourned for 2 weeks. Having heard the submission of learned counsel for the parties and in view of the amendments made in the writ petition, this court is of the opinion that notice is required to be issued in this writ petition. As such, issue notice of motion returnable on 26 February 2024. Since Mr. K.K.S. Borua, GA Assam has appeared and accepted notice for all the respondents, no formal notice is required to be sent in this case. The counter affidavit on behalf of the respondent number 3 be filed during the course of the day by serving advance copy
Only always, sir. Always, sir.
upon the petitioner's counsel. The petitioner may file rejoinder in the meantime, if so advised. List this case again on 26 2024 as a fixed item for admission.
Possible, sir. Possible.
Item 3.
May it please your lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, we have received instruction, lordship. They had denied all the allegations, lordship. May we file the affidavit, lordship, with the instruction?
Denied what allegation?
Regarding this, said that regarding the performance, lordship. So the process was quite transparent, lordship, and the respondent against whom the allegation has been brought, lordship, he performed far better than the present petitioner, lordship. And regarding the party, these things, lordship, membership, this has fully been denied by the authorities, lordship.
My lord,
Lordship, my lord, that I have received one instruction, my lord, that the confusion of my lord that appellate authority, lordship. Now, my lord, yesterday it has been, my lord, the appellate authority has been given to the DLR, lordship. That notification is.
So we'll ask the records of your client is filed an appeal.
Lordship,
My lord.
That should be transmitted within
lord.
2 weeks.
Yes, lord.
And the DLR to decide the matter within 60 days thereafter.
my lord.
Already we, my lord, that the authority already been informed that all the deputy commissioners. So, my lord, where the appeal is pending, my lord, that should be referred to the, my lord, that DLR.
So your appeal is pending before whom?
My lord, before the commissioner, my lord, lower
The
division, Panbajar.
earlier one.
There.
So,
Earlier authority.
All right. Heard Ms. S.K. Buck, learned counsel for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. M. Bhattacharjee, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, appearing on behalf of the respondent numbers
2, 2, 3, 4, and 6.
2, 3, 4, and 6, who submits an instruction that the allegations made in the writ petition are all denied and disputed by the authorities. Full stop. She further submits that since an appeal has already been preferred by the petitioner, assailing the selection and appointment of the respondent number 5
Fine.
as Gaon Pradhan of
Sadgharia.
is Issa Dagharia under Rangia Revenue Circle. Hence, this writ petition be closed by directing expeditious disposal of the appeal. Full stop. Mr. J. Henry Lanes, Standing Counsel, Revenue Department, Assam, has produced a copy of the notification issued yesterday, that is 01/02/2024, to submit that the Director of Land Records and Survey from Assam has now been designated as the authority to hear appeals preferred under the provisions of Rule 162 of the 162(c) of the executive instructions framed under the Assam Land and Revenue Regulation, and he is required to Hear and dispose of the appeals within 60 days from the date of receipt of the copy of the order of appointment. Receipt of the records, full stop. I have perused the notification dated 1/2/2024. The learned counsel for the petitioner has fairly submitted that her client will be satisfied if the pending appeal is disposed of by the concerned authority in a time-bound manner. In view of the above, without commenting on the merits of the claims and counterclaims of the parties, this writ petition is disposed of with a direction upon the concerned authority to transmit the record of the appeal preferred by the petitioner under Rule 162(c) of the executive instructions before the appellate authority within a period of 2 weeks from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order, full stop. Thereafter, the appeal be heard and disposed of within the time frame provided by the notification dated 1/2/2024. After giving proper opportunity of being heard to both the sides, writ petition stands disposed of accordingly.
Obliged, obliged, your lordship.
Item
Yes,
4.
yes, yes.
Made with your lordship.
Yes.
This is the contempt petition filed by the petitioners for willful and deliberate violation of the order dated 9/1/2023 passed by this honorable court, whereby the removal orders of the petitioners has been set aside, lordship.
Yes. So what is the contempt?
Lordship, order is at page 29, lordship.
What is the contempt?
Lordship, our removal orders has been set aside, lordship. Thereafter, we were not allowed to join the duties.
Where is the direction to allow you to join?
The direction is not there, lordship.
Then
But
the learned judge says that they would be at liberty to proceed against your client.
but not proceeded also, lordship. Removal orders not set aside, lordship, or removal order after removal orders were set aside.
Correct. So that is the clarification you have to obtain from the single judge. The contempt is what? There is a specific direction and the authorities deliberately violate that direction. Contempt cases cannot be entertained just like that. There is no direction.
But setting aside of removal orders amounts to
No, it doesn't.
lordship.
It's, if it is your understanding, it's not correct.
Lordship.
It's not correct. You have to obtain clarification in this matter.
Then next week, lordship.
All right. On the prayer of Mr. P. Bordelais, learned counsel for the petitioner, this matter stands passed over for a week. Have you understood what I'm saying?
Lordship.
Yes.
Obliged.
This order, see, contempt only when clear directions are there and the concerned authority violates it, we'll ask them to give reasons. If no reason is given, contempt proceeding.
Lordship.
That is how legal matters will proceed.
Lordship.
Here, the learned single judge has set aside the order of removal,
Lordship.
but did not direct your instruction.
Lordship.
Rather has given them the liberty to proceed in accordance with law after service of notice.
Lordship.
So only ground was violation of principles of natural justice.
Lordship. Lordship next.
Yes, you have to get a clarification.
Lordship. Obliged.
Item 5.
Lordship, before my friends submit, Lordship, the writ petition has been fixed on Monday, Lordship. Let it come along with the writ petition, Lordship.
No, why, if there is a violation of the
No,
court's
that
order?
explanation, Lordship, has been given in the, that has been noted in the writ petition, Lordship. It's fixed on, we have filed a stay vacation also, Lordship. Let it be taken up on Monday, Lordship.
But Mr. D. Boral, learned counsel for the petitioner, perused the statements made in the contempt case alleging willful disobedience of the order dated 1/12/2023 passed by this court in WPC number 6886 of 2023. This contempt case has been filed. Issue notice returnable in 8 weeks. You are accepting notice?
Since this personal, let
Contempt
him
case.
take steps, Lordship.
Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon the respondents by registered post with AD within a week from today.
Highly obliged.
Item 6.
Lordship, that order of this honorable court is start from page 9 and relevant portion is page 40, Lordship.
Yes.
And that paragraph 59. And there is a direction to reinstate the petitioner in service.
Where is the direction?
Lordship, the page 40, paragraph 59.
Hmm.
Consequently, petitioner be reinstated in the service, Lordship.
Hmm.
That order was passed on 12/9/2023,
Hmm.
and I have communicated the order on the 6/10/2023, Lordship.
Correct. H. Bejburwa, 8 weeks.
This matter, my lord, I am appearing, I have instruction to appear on behalf of the contemners, my lord.
You appear, you file your wakalatnama.
My lord,
Contempt case, you cannot appear as a departmental
Malad.
counsel.
my lord.
8 weeks, steps. ये नहीं लिखी मैंने।
Obliged.
Item 7.
Please, your lordship.
Yes.
Order dated 12/12/2022, lordship.
Hmm.
It's not been complied with. Page 11 is the operative part. Para 5, lordship, page 11. May I read the contents, lordship?
So what has happened?
Thereafter, lordship, immediately she has filed the representation, page 12, lordship, along with her back wage calculations.
Hmm.
And copy also been communicated, and since then nothing has been initiated by the contender.
You have come too soon. This representation was submitted when?
Our representation was submitted
Where is the date in the representation?
that date. That was immediately within 1 month as per the direction immediately transmitted.
You have to give us the date. We'll have to see whether this is a case of. What is the date of the representation?
Lordship, may I come back after 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
Just have time.
But if you have not mentioned it, we'll not entertain.
It's not mentioned here.
Then you will have to file additional
With
affidavit.
regard to the date is not given here.
That is the
Lordship.
most important part. How are
Lordship,
we
yes,
supposed-
9/8/2000 it's been received. The below, Lordship, representation, page 12.
Hmm. No, when did? the
09/08/2020. The date is, receipt date is there, Lordship.
0908.
09/08/2022. 09/23.
But there is no statement when it was submitted.
Yes, date is not there, Lordship. But the receipt date is there. It's been.
You are slowly diluting the contempt jurisdiction. That's the problem. For you, it is just a case. For us, it is a matter of majesty of the court.
I
File an affidavit. Sorry. On the prayer of Ms. T. Shomlanek, counsel for the petitioner, this matter stands adjourned for 10 days so as to enable her to file an additional affidavit indicating the date on which the representation was submitted by the and before whom.
Yes. I'm obliged, Lordship.
Item 8.
May I please, your lordship? Your lordship, I'm a PWBD candidate and I had applied for the SLRC grade 3 examination, your lordship. And
What is
subsequently,
PWBD?
people with benchmark disability. And I had cleared all the stages of the examination, your lordship, and I was qualified for appointment. But since I'm a PWD candidate, your lordship, I had to undergo for a medical re-verification at GMCH, which I had undergone. And subsequently, the results were announced regarding the qualified candidates, but my name was not reflected, your lordship. Now, your lordship, I've had hearing impairment since I was a kid. And the doctors had also diagnosed me to be of hard hearing. Then being aggrieved, your lordship,
What is the finding of the medical board?
uh,
What is the finding of the medical board?
they are not released, your lordship. Only the notice was issued regarding the qualified candidates.
Yes, please tell her, there are orders passed in these matters, similar orders. You are not aware.
No, I don't have.
Acha, you
I don't have the.
have to have. Find out then. You want it today or day after tomorrow? We'll pass a similar order, but you are not aware of the order.
Day after tomorrow, your lordship.
Day after. This court has disposed of similar matters.
Okay.
Check the order. If it is covered by that order, then we'll pass a similar order. Your name, please?
M Glory, your lordship.
M.
Glory.
Glory.
Yes.
Miss M. Glory, Learned Counsel for the petitioner is present and seeks posting of this matter again day after tomorrow. That is, give the date. No, on Monday. On Monday.
Monday, lordship.
Give the date so as to enable her to obtain updated instruction. Miss A. Talukdar, is present on behalf of the state. Can you give her a
Only
copy
for
of-
1 and 2 lordships.
Huh?
Only for 1 and 2.
You will get a copy of the order from her. She'll give it to you.
Thank you,
Yes.
lordship.
I can file.
Nine lordship, in this particular matter, lordship, my junior has been placed above me in the provisional gradation list, lordship. Provisional gradation list, lordship, will find a page 34.
We'd have to issue notice at
And
this.
I am praying for an interim protection also because they are proceeding on the basis of this provisional gradation list. This is the second round of litigation, lordship, and lordship directed them to not to take action on the basis of this provisional gradation list and pass a speaking order. Until then, lordship, I may be protected. And then they passed the speaking order and they gave a reason, lordship. The reason which they have given is that, lordship, at some point of time, I had given no objection to place my junior above me, which is not the correct position of fact, lordship. Which is not the correct position of fact. And obviously, lordship, I will not allow my junior to place. Never I have been transferred on.
Lordship, I spoke to the director of fishery today morning, Lordship. He said this promotion is yet to be finalized. Lordship may issue notice, we will file affidavit.
Lordship, till then.
Lordship, if Lordship may kindly have a look the speaking order, my lord.
No,
This-
but what is the reason why his junior has been placed above him?
Lordship, there are so many rules of the fisheries department and she has also given no
Rules
objection.
permit juniors to be.
No,
listed.
no, that is not Lordship, but she has given NOC.
Oh, if that is your instruction, we'll dispose of the matter next Friday.
I know.
We'll dispose it of on
Lordship,
motion
Lordship.
stage.
Lordship, I'll provide a written instruction, my
Yes,
lord.
yes. If NOC is the basis, we are setting aside this
My lord,
election.
my lord.
But then for that, the other party has to be heard.
Yes,
So
my
then
lord.
we'll have to stall the promotion. There is no other way.
Lordship, any
On Wednesday, Mr. G.J. Sharma and counsel for the petitioner on the request of Ms. Andy Bora and a standing counsel fisheries department.
fisheries.
His matter is directed to be listed again on 7th of February 2024 for motion so as to enable her to obtain instruction. 2 extra copies of the writ petition be
Yes.
furnished to Ms. Bora.
Lordship.
If that is the reason,
My
NOC,
lordship.
then things are getting stuck up.
Lordship,
My lord.
Tell them not to do all these things.
My lord, my lord.
The department is generating litigation by
Lordship.
doing all these things.
Lordship.
How can the officers, they don't have basic understanding of law?
I spoke to
A
the
senior is a senior, a junior
Yes,
is,
yes, yes.
and that person is complaining.
complaint. Yes, my lord.
No,
And
no.
they said they will promote her after that person because she has given, there is no,
lordship, till then, lordship.
Lordship, no, there is no promotion is yet to be given, Lordship. I will
Wednesday,
take
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Come on Wednesday.
My lord, my lord.
Yes.
Of the-
Item 10.
Meet with Lordship, my lord. The petitioner is a canteen boy in State Bank of India, my lord.
We may pass a good order in your favor, but notice has to be issued.
Yes, that's what I
Heard Mr. R.P. Sharma and senior counsel.
assisted by
Mr.
PN
P.N.
Sharma.
Sharma and counsel for the petitioner. Peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The petitioner is aggrieved due to non-consideration of his case for regularization in service despite having rendered more than 13 years of continuous service under the respondents on casual basis. Full stop. NOM 6 weeks. Petitioner takes steps for service or notice upon the respondent by registered post with AD. Pendency of the writ petition shall not be a bar for the authorities to redress the grievance of the petitioner in accordance with law if so advised.
Item 11.
Yes.
Lordship, the petitioner is working as an Anganwadi helper. And Lordship, she is seeking promotion as Anganwadi worker, Lordship. The Anganwadi worker in that particular center, she has retired on Lordship 39/2022. Now, Lordship, I have been entrusted to do both the works of Anganwadi helper and Anganwadi worker. And in terms of a government notification, Lordship 1/3/2013, I fulfill all the 3 conditions, Lordship. to be promoted as Anganwadi worker.
So he is doing this.
No, Lordship, because Lordship, this is not the automatic process, it is a selection process. Like, whenever the selection will come, he should apply for that, and if eligible, he will definitely select.
I know, but he wants the court to pass an order. Is it not?
Lordship.
Promotion under which rules? Which is the service rule here?
Lordship, the notification, Lordship, there is no service rule. There is a notification, government notification 1/3/2013.
That is the eligibility criteria.
Page 20, Annexure 3, page 22. Lordship.
All right, we'll issue a notice at this stage. Heard Mr. S.K. Das, my counsel for the petitioner. The read petitioner will approach this court seeking a writ of mandamus directing the respondents to consider her for promotion. No, right like this. The petitioner is presently working as Anganwadi worker under the Bhawanipur ICDS project. She has approached this court by filing the instant writ petition, seeking a writ of mandamus, directing the respondents to promote her to the post of Anganwadi. She's working as Anganwadi helper, huh? Post of Anganwadi worker, which has fallen vacant due to retirement of Srimati Contempt Das, with effect from 30/9/2022. Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, appearing for the for the state submits that this is not a no, you're right. The principle of regular promotion is not applicable in this case, since the right of the petitioner is not governed by any service rules. However, upgradation of Anganwadi helpers to the post of Anganwadi worker is considered by taking note of the various parameters, and as and when the petitioner's turn comes, she will be considered. However, the petitioner is not satisfied with such stand of the government advocate Assam. As such, issue notice returnable in 6 weeks. Since Peter Goswami has appeared and accepted notice for all the respondents, no formal notice, extra copies.
Problem.
Item 12.
Right, Teacher Roshan.
Yes.
While the petitioner is a B.Tech and the addition, their diploma is also there. He has been serving in the NIT since 2009. Pursuant to selection, but the appointment was on contractual basis. That contractual appointment continues till date. In fact, although initially he was appointed as junior engineer, subsequently in the contractual basis itself, he has been appointed as assistant engineer. Now, although he was utilized on contractual basis, there was vacancy, regular vacancy, and an advertisement has come up. In the meantime, my lord, he is also about 43 years of age. He has applied there, but then, my lord, he is claiming that his case should be considered specially at least for regularization.
You are appearing?
Yes, my lord. May I please, my lord?
Yes.
I am on behalf of Mr. S.P. Chaudhary for NIT, my lord. My lord, the
What I
copy
pray-
is not received by us, so I am not aware about the facts, my lord. So, lordship may.
You have not served copy.
Copy has been served, my lord. Copy has been
We
served.
have not received, my lord, so.
Copy on this standing council has been served.
Where is Mr. Chaudhary?
My lord, he is not well, so he is not in the court today, my lord.
Can we take it up on Monday then? Let a copy be given. We'll look into the matter. You are available on Monday.
Yes, sir. Your
The
Lordship.
name is also not shown, respondents.
Right.
All right.
Let it be on.
Mr. M.K. Chaudhary, our senior counsel, is present for the petitioner. Taking note of the submission of Learned Counsel that the name of the respondent is not shown in the cause list. This matter is directed to be listed again on Monday, that is, give the date, by reflecting the name of Learned Standing Council, NIT.
NIT.
NIT, which place?
Silchar.
Silchar. In the cause list, one extra copy of the petitioner be furnished to Mr.
K. Vishwakarma.
K. Vishwakarma during the course of the day. Monday will.
Yes, publish me.
13. Item 13.
None appears to the petitioner on call. This matter stands passed over for the debate. Mr. Sikher Buro, Learned G. Assam, Mr. B. Gogoi, Learned SC, PWD, Finance Department, and Mr. C. Sharma, Learned Standing Council, WR Department are present on behalf of the respondents. Passed over for a week, huh?
May I please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
In this matter, I have challenged the appointment of respondent number 6 as Gaon Pradhan of Borsala Pothar and Borsala number 2 village. My lord, earlier I have approached before this honorable court, and this honorable court has given me liberty to file an appeal before the appellate authority. And appellate authority was directed to dispose of the matter within 60 days. But I have filed my lord, but the appellate authority till date has not disposed of my appeal, my lord. In the meantime, my challenge to the respondent number 6 is that he was appointed on the basis of a recommendation by the local MLA, my lord. And the local MLA in Morrigaon district, Your Lordship, recommended 10 candidates for appointment, and all of 10 were appointed, my lord. And some of them were challenged before this honorable court, and this honorable court has stayed their appointment, my lord. But because of that, my lord, the respondent number 6 appointment is not stayed, and my appeal is also pending before the, my lord, appellate authority. And in the meantime, my lord, 4 months have been elapsed from the date of expiry of the stipulated period fixed by this honorable court, my lord.
Lordship, item number 5, I already submitted my lord that item number 3, Lord. The appellate authority are already been constituted on yesterday only. So my lord, that he already will prepared an appeal, my lord, that's appeal
My lord, with the
specific time. Though.
already that specific time has been given, and in the meantime, my lord, the appointment which is clearly, my lord.
My lord, especially on that time, my lord, it is all under the, my lord, that law and which was already been abolished.
Thereafter,
77/2020.
thereafter, Principal Secretary, General Administrative Department was entrusted with the duty.
All right, we'll just issue notice at this stage.
One prayer, my lord, interim prayer was suspended because I have annexed the documents, my lord. That he was a politically recommended candidate, my
All
lord.
right, we'll see, we'll issue notice on both interim and main prayer. Third, Mr. M.A.I. Hussain, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. There is the averments made in this writ petition. The petitioner is challenging the selection of the respondent number 6 for appointment as the Gaon Pradhan of number 2 Borsala village in the district of Morrigaon, inter alia on the ground that he is a politically he is a candidate who has been selected on political ground. Apart from that, what is the other ground? Political.
Political ground, my lord.
And
political, and on the set list, my lord.
on the ground that the respondent number 6
I have annexed the
has been selected on political considerations. Mr. Hussain further submits that the earlier order of this court directing the respondents to dispose of the appeal preferred by the petitioner under Rule 162(c) of the executive instructions framed under the Assam Land and Revenue Regulations have not been disposed of despite the time period provided by the state. Mr. J. Hendik, Learned SC, Revenue Department, Assam submits that due to the fact that the post of divisional commissioners have been abolished in Assam, there was some disruption in the there was some delay and disruption in the process of disposal of the appeals. But recently, that is on 1/2/2024, a fresh notification has been issued constituting the Director Land Revenue and Assam as the appellate authority. Therefore, the matters would now be expedited. Let him take a decision. Mr. Hendik has also produced a copy of the notification dated 1/2/2024. I perused the same. Ms. M. Bhattacharjee, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate Assam, has also supported the stand taken by the Standing Council Revenue Department. In view of the above and considering the intervening developments taking place in the matter, leading to the delay in disposal of the pending appeals originally instituted before the divisional commissioners, although this would amount to a second direction issued to the authorities to dispose of the appeal in a time-bound manner. I am of the view that the facts and circumstances of the case justifies such a direction. The learned counsel for the parties have also agreed to the same. As such, it is hereby directed that the records of the appeal instituted by the petitioner be transmitted before the appellate authority within 2 weeks from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order, so as to enable him to dispose of the appeal on merit within the prescribed time frame as appearing in the notification dated 1/2/2024. Read petition stands closed.
Hello.
Order impleadment of party, Adjournments.
Please, your lordship. I have filed this I for implementing the applicant as a party respondent number 6 in this instant writ petition, lordship.
Why you want to be implemented?
Lordship, a notification was published for selecting the candidate as Gaupodan for the search number 30 under Borbata Revenue Circle, lordship.
You are the selected candidate?
Yes, no, lordship.
Yes, no.
No, lordship. Subsequently, notification was published on 3/1/2023, wherein the writ petition was selected as a governor, lordship, for the seat search. Thereafter, I have challenged the same before the Lower Assam Commission on 3/3/2023, which was registered as RR 30/2023, lordship. For the inordinate delay of the proceedings of the appellate authority, lordship, I have filed a writ petition before this honorable court. The same was disposed of on 28/6/2023 with a direction to dispose of the appeal within a period of 60 days, lordship. Lordship, but that was never happened to be, lordship. Lordship, as per executive instruction, lordship, 3/7 of the notification dated 10/4/2018 and the clause 7 of the advertisement, it has been revealed, lordship, the applicant must have immovable properties or land, lordship, in the area where the applicant seeks appointment as Gaupodan. Thereafter, lordship, the applicant have filed a RTI application before the district commissioner, Borbeta, to pertaining the land documents submitted by the writ petition, lordship. And the same was provided to him, wherein, lordship, kindly peruse the page number, lordship, 48, lordship. Page number 48, lordship.
All right, take down. Heard Mr. D. Burman, learned counsel for the applicant. Also heard Mr. J. Hendig, learned SC Revenue Department, Assam, appearing for the OP numbers 2 and 3. And Miss A. Talukdar, learned G. Assam, appearing for the respond numbers 3 to 6. None has appeared for the OP number 1 stroke writ petitioner, although the name of the learned counsel is shown in the cause list. In fact, it appears from the order dated 22/1/2024 that this matter was posted today as a fixed item with the consent of no, in fact, the order dated 22/1/2024 goes to show that the learned counsel for the OP number 1 stroke writ petitioner was absent even on the last occasion when the matter was posted before this court. Be that as it may, the OP number 1 stroke writ petitioner has approached this court by filing WPC number 5349 of 2023, seeking a writ of mandamus for his appointment as Gaupradhan of charge number 13 of Borpeta Moja under Borpeta Revenue Circle on the ground that despite his selection, no order of appointment has been issued till today. Full stop. The applicant has approached this court seeking his impleadment as a respondent in the writ petition by contending that it is due to the complaint stroke appeal filed by the petitioner by the applicant before the competent authority that the process of appointment has been stalled and therefore he is a necessary party in this writ petition. Full stop. The learned departmental counsel have not opposed the prayer made in the IA. In view of the above and considering the grounds stated in the application, the prayer for impleadment stands allowed. The applicant be impleaded as respondent number 6 in the connected writ petition. Applicant to file amended copies, amended cost title in the writ petition. Register to list the writ petition for orders thereafter. IA stands disposed of.
Highly obliged, Lordship.
Admission at the 16th.
May please, your lordship. In this case, respondent number 4 has filed their affidavit. My lordship, I want to some time to file objection.
Ms. R. Begum, learned counsel appearing for writ petitioner submits that a copy of the counter affidavit filed by the respondent number 4 has been received by her and therefore she be granted 3 weeks time to obtain instruction and file rejoinder. Ms. M. Bhattacharjee, learned additional senior government advocate Assam appearing for the state is present and does not have any objection. If the prayer is allowed. In view of the above, this matter stands adjourned for 4 weeks so as to enable the petitioner to file rejoinder affidavit.
Obliged, my lordship.
Item 19.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, in this case, lordship, government was directed to furnish on instruction, lordship. On last 2 occasions, they have short time, lordship. Right.
We have filed the affidavit also.
No.
Filed by the respondent.
Yes, what is happening?
Despite the filing affidavit, court directed them. Even it was paid by the government advocate. My madam was also appearing on that day.
The affidavit has been filed.
Affidavit file. Thereafter,
What instruction is required then?
lordship, I have annexed one document on the basis that page 36 document I have annexed, lordship. Lordship, issue is that
1 minute, 1 minute. So it's about seniority.
lordship,
So we'll admit and hear the matter.
lordship.
All right, heard Mr. P.P. Dattal and counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. M. Bhattacharjee, learned additional senior government advocate Assam. It is submitted at the bar that pleadings are complete in this writ petition and the matter is ready for hearing. Having regard to the nature of controversy involved in this writ petition, this matter would call for detailed hearing. As such, admit the writ petition. Since the parties are already represented, no further notice is required to be sent in this case. Registry to list this case for final hearing in the first week of May 2020.
Lordship. In the meantime, lordship, on the government may furnish that instruction that I have alleged that similarly situated candidate has been given seniority by Annexure 7. On that, she paid to take instruction.
No, if they
No,
don't have
he
any
did not
instruction, that
join.
means they are accepting your plea.
Yes.
What is there to take instruction? You cannot force someone to give instruction. You said that similarly situated persons have been given seniority.
Lordship,
They've accepted it.
Lordship. Obliged.
Deeply obliged.
May it please, my lord.
Yes,
Matter pertains to compassion appointment.
yes.
My lord will find my application at page 14 of the writ petition, my lord. My lord kindly comes to page 14.
Now, before that, who died? When did he die?
My lord. My lord, my father died on 21/2008, my lord. He was working as a junior assistant in the district agricultural office, Karimganj.
Yes, and now we are in 2024.
My lord,
You know the fate of your writ petition.
my
But I'll give you 5 minutes for your satisfaction to argue. There cannot be compassionate appointment after 15, 16 years.
my lord, may I take the honorable court to just one point, my lord?
Yes, yes.
My lord would kindly have page 16, my lord.
Hmm.
This is the minutes of DLC, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, we are assailing that one Mr. Prosenjit Roy, who has been appointed,
Hmm.
my lord, under compassionate grounds, my lord. My lord, his father died on 2005 and my father died on 2008. But my lord would kindly have page 17, my lord. 17 is the effective portion, my lord. Bottom
Yes.
portion.
Yes, please.
Recommended on the, if I may read, my lord, recommended on the ground of poor financial condition and size of the family, my lord. My lord, then why the biasness against me, my lord?
That's
Because,
permissible. That's how they should do it.
my lord, I also have two siblings, my lord, a widow mother, my lord. My lord, one more point, my lord. I got the brief yesterday, my lord. Kindly give me some time, my lord. Please, my lord, please. I got the brief yesterday, my lord.
On the request of Mr. P.R. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner, list this case on 15th of February 2024 for dismissal. Miss dismissal na lage. Miss so and so are present on behalf of the state. Official respondents. Have you got the orders, earlier orders of the court?
My lord, I got, my lord.
Yes.
I am
Come prepared.
extremely sorry, my lord, for,
No,
for my
sorry.
predecessor counsel, my lord. I was not there.
No problem. Now you are happy or you want more time?
My lord, 15 years.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I have made a mention for take this matter along with WPC 5525, my lord, which is fixed on 15th of February, my lord. My lord has allowed for mention yesterday.
So in which case there is an order?
My lord, in the 5525, this is the order, my lord. Para 13, my lord. Today is 5482/2021 is the statement.
Mr.
S. Hazarika.
S. Hazarika, learned counsel for the petitioner, and Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned additional senior government advocate, are present on behalf of the parties. It is pointed out that there is already an order passed in order dated 19/9/2023 passed in WPC number 5525 of 2023 to tag the aforesaid repetition with the present proceeding. In view of the above, registry to verify and list the cases together. As per the order of the court passed in WPC number 5525 of 2023.
Here, guys.
Item 26.
May I please, your lordship?
26. May it please your lordship. This writ petition has been listed after almost a year now. On last occasion, it was in June of 2023.
Ah.
Yes, my lord.
Now, what has happened is that in the meantime, the pleadings have been completed. And on the basis of earlier order, only the fact that remains is that the department has still not yet submitted the affidavit. From the respondent side, 3 and 4, already affidavit in opposition has been submitted. And reply has been also filed from the petitioner side. Now, the contention of this matter is that, my lord, the petitioner had participated in the recruitment process that was conducted through the APSC against advertisements for the post of junior engineer civil in Panchayat and rural development. That was advertised against advertisement number 3 of 2020, dated 24/6 of 2020. Now he has duly participated and he has even been called for, he has passed the screening test and he was called for document verification. In the document verification, he had produced the only relevant documents, including his diploma. Now the contention in his part is that his diploma is in construction technology, and the eligibility that was asked from the recruiting agency that was sought from the department it was diploma in civil engineering. Now the fact is that he has approached this honorable court because of the fact that diploma in civil engineering and diploma in construction technology, they are treated to be as equivalent, which has already been specified from the regulatory body, that is the All India Council of Technical Education. And they have already stated that this, for job seeking purposes, diploma in civil engineering, along with the relevant equivalent branches, could be considered for job seeking. And it is there in the addendum. Now, since we have already gone through with the...
So which is the authority to clarify this thing?
All India Council of Technical Education, now they have given that job to the department. State government.
You have not implemented the AICT in this.
It is there, man.
Which
DT is there.
Respond number?
5.
Please look at your petition once, Mr. Mehdi. Before submitting before the court, you must know what is your case.
My lord, director.
Where is the AICT?
No, DT, we have taken DT since AICT has stated that DT will be taking care of the this one, the state government.
If you want relief here, you have to implement the AICT. The sooner you do it, the better it is.
My lord. Oh.
In your excitement, you forgot it. No,
my lord. Actually, since the concerned department is now taking responsibility from the DTs. So
that is a matter of your comfort. We will go by what the law says.
My lord, my lord, we can implement AICT then. Yes, my lord.
To you, if you want to implement, then you implement.
No, on their part, from the respondent side, if they have anything to say on this part regarding the impleadment.
Oh, why don't you think about your part? Forget the respondent.
Yes, my lord, we will implement if it is required. We thought that
no, if you implement, you implement. Otherwise, we'll take it up for final disposal today itself.
No, we'll implement AICT then.
It's up to you. You can choose. Huh?
My lord, we will definitely implement AICT since now AICT has given the clarification and since it is the regulatory body, so we have to. Only fact is that we had not implemented because we thought that DT will take care of the, since AICT has already given the.
Then we'll ask the DT to look into your matter and take a decision. You will not get a mandamus from the court. You want that order?
No. We'll implement.
Mr. Mehdi, you are a vibrant council. You are saying something this side, something that side.
Sir.
If you want a mandamus, then you have to have the parties present and their stand will have to be brought on record.
Yes, ma'am.
You want the DT to take a decision on behalf of AICT, and if you want to ask him to take a decision, you are not agreeable to that order. Don't you think there is a bit of
my lord.
Contradiction and confusion?
My lord, if you can peruse to one particular page where AICT has given that recommendation.
You want the matter to be heard today? We'll hear it. Up to you.
My lord, first we'll implement AICT.
Mr. W. Medin, I counsel for the petitioner who submits that 2 weeks time.
Yes, my lord.
2 weeks
We'll do it as per
required to implement the All India AICTE.
All India Council for Technical Education.
Council for Technical Education (bracket AICTE) as respond number 6 in the writ petition. Mr. P.P. Dattal, understanding council APSC, is present on behalf of respond numbers
3 and 4.
3 and 4. Mr. J.K. Goswami, you will not file affidavit? And the additional senior government advocate Assam appearing for the respondent number 1 and 2. Submits that no affidavit on behalf of the department is necessary.
PNRD, there is a standing counsel.
Huh? Acha, then this part, office to list this case again by reflecting the name of Learned Standing Council PNRD Assam in the press list. Have you served copy to the PNRD council?
My lord, at that point of time, we have already submitted all the request services have been completed, ma'am.
Acha, then you write last line is not required.
As Dotto had
The
appeared for PNRD.
Learned Standing Council PNRD has not appeared for the official respondents. Be that as it may, on the request of Mr. Medhi, this matter is directed to be listed immediately after the IA for impleadment is brought on record. All right? You implead the IA, we'll ask them and then pass a positive mandamus in favor of your client.
I hope.
Yes.
Oblige.
Lordship, here in this case, Lordship, we received the instructions, Lordship. I have to file an affidavit, details affidavit on this regard, Lordship. Can they accommodate me 2 weeks time, Lordship? I will file the affidavit, Lord.
This is item 23.
Yes, Lordship.
That might be fixed, my lord.
You are appearing for whom?
All the respondent, Lordship.
I take down hard Mr. B. Buragohai, Learned Counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. Also hard Mr. J.K. Goswami, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate Assam appearing for the respondents who submits that he has received instructions from the department and therefore be permitted
Lordship, 2 weeks time,
2
Lordship.
weeks time to file affidavit. Taking note of the request made by the Learned Government Advocate Assam, this matter
That may be fixed, my lord.
this matter is directed to be listed again on 6th of March 2024 as a fixed item. Counter affidavit on behalf of the department be filed.
Item 27.
Yes.
May it please your lordship, private respondents have filed an affidavit which has not come into record today, lordship, which has not been taken into record.
Private respondent number?
7 to 20.
Well, has it come up? You want to file rejoinder? You want to
Yes,
file
lordship.
reply?
Yes, lordship.
All right. You're Mr.
M.R. Sharma.
Mr. M.R. Sharma, and counsel is present for the petitioner. Mr. P.P. Darshan and standing counsel APSC has appeared for the respond numbers 3, 4, and 5.
And Mahanta
Mahanta.
for 7 to 28.
And counsel appearing for the respond numbers 7 to 28 submits that affidavit filed on behalf of our client on when was it filed?
Yesterday, Your Lordship.
Filed on behalf of our clients yesterday, that is give the date. Is not tagged with the record of this case. Mr.
M.R. Sharma.
M.R. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner also seeks 3 weeks time to obtain instruction and file rejoinder. In view of the above, registry to list this case again after 4 weeks as fixed item by tagging the affidavits filed by the, if any, filed by the respective parties with the record of this case.
Did you oblige?
Must oblige.
28.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, hearing this matter, lordship, I need some accommodation. Lordship, a short accommodation. Short accommodation is required, lordship. Lordship, there was a report which needs to be submitted to the higher education department, lordship, as per the last order, lordship.
No, but this has been adjourned a number of times. Last week also it was on your ground.
She has already been selected, Lordship, but not appointed.
One week time, lordship,
PWD category.
so that we can provide the report to the higher education department, lordship.
No further adjournment. 9th will have it. Ms. R. Devil, Learned Counsel for the petitioner is present on the request of Mr. D. Upamanu, Learned Standing Counsel, Health Department, Assam. This matter is directed to be listed again on 9th of February 2024. So as to give one last opportunity to the Learned Standing Counsel, Health to
Furnish
be needful. Mr. Ravinder,
Higher Education Department.
Mr. A. R. Ravinder, Learned Standing Counsel, Higher Education Department is present on behalf of the official respondent.
Highly.
Item 29.
Made, please, Your Lordship. Last occasion, my lord, Your Lordship, to direct.
For some further, regarding a departmental proceeding, I was directed to have instruction as to when, my lord, they will be able to conclude the proceeding. My lord. It was initiated sometimes in, my lord, August 2021. In the meantime, petitioner retired in January 23. On Friday next week.
So he is already retired.
Yes,
On the
retired.
23, my lord.
What are the allegations?
My lord, regarding some, my lord, anomalies that cropped up,
My
my
lord,
lord, while
page
he was
50,
serving in the social welfare department.
Ex-
Now they are not cooperating, my lord. The documents are required, they have not furnished, because of which we are not able to proceed. There are documents to show that, my lord, we are communicating with them. regarding that
Then
issue.
for that, you can't make the petitioner suffer.
I understand, my lord. Let it be, my lord, on Friday, my lord, I will.
Friday, last chance.
My lord.
My lord.
I heard Mr. N. Boralai, counsel for the petitioner, on the request of Mr. B. Gogoi, and
Finance
Standing
Department.
Counsel, Finance Department, Assam. This read petition is directed to be posted again on, we'll have it on 12th, Monday,
Lordship.
12/2/2024, as a fixed item source to give one final opportunity to Mr. Gogoi to seek instruction as per the earlier order of this court. Ms. M. Bhattacharjee, learned additional senior government advocate, Assam, is present on behalf of the state.
Much.
No, in this case, my lord, we have filed this for Alice recovery of my lord's overstay from the pension. Lordship has already passed an order on 22/6/2023, my lord. That's saying that recovery matter, my lord, and directed to release the provisional pension. But I am told that no provisional pension has not been released yet, my lord. Provisional pension I should get, my lord.
Who is the respondents' counsel?
My lord, Lordship, my lord, their name has been shown, Karbi along Commissioner Secretary to Non-Formal Education Department, and my lord, Haflong, my lord, sorry, my lord, Dima Hasao.
Why they are not present? Therefore, Accountant General. What about Dima Hasao? Mr. Ghosh, can you find out? Where the counsel- We'll call it out at some time.
Lordship.
We'll call it up at 12. At 12.
Yeah, Lordship.
May I please it on? Can you place your lordship order dated 21/12/2023?
Lordship, our affidavit is ready, Lordship. That's 1 week time may be granted, Lordship.
For what?
Affidavit, Lordship. It's ready, Lordship, just 1 week time.
Can it be extended up to 3 weeks because we are also to file the affidavit?
And for respond number 3.
What is, let me under, what is your case? They want time to file affidavit.
Yes, Lordship, but earlier the opportunity granted to them despite having obtained instruction, but yet to be filed an affidavit, Lordship. The matter relating.
Do you have the
only to-
instruction?
Lordship.
And you also received instruction.
But I'm expecting to get.
Oh, that is very uncertain.
Matter relating to assailing the promotion given to the respondent number 4, Lordship. Who is junior than us, Lordship.
Acha, we have been doing this. Yesterday also we did it. We'll give you 3 weeks time. If the affidavit is not filed, right to file affidavit will shall struck off.
Yes.
And the matter will be decided on the basis of. I heard Mr. M. Shekhar, counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. Also heard Miss A. Talukdar and G. Assam appearing for the respond
Respond
number.
number 3 only, Lordship.
Respond number 3 who submits that she has received instruction and therefore be granted 2 weeks time to file affidavit. Mr. S. Dattal and his senior counsel assisted by Ms. S. Mushari appearing for the respond number 4. Also prays for 3 weeks time to file affidavit. No such prayer has however been made on behalf of the respond numbers 1 and 2. Be that as it may, on the request of Learned Counsel for the respond numbers 3 and 4, time is granted till 23rd of February 2024 to the respond numbers 3 and 4 to file affidavit by serving advance copy upon the petitioner's counsel. If no such affidavit is filed on or before the aforesaid date, the right of the respond numbers 3 and 4 to file affidavit shall stand struck off. Register to list the matter again on 28/2/2024 as a fixed item.
Much.
Much obliged.
Well, the matter relates to harassment of women at her workplace, Malad. And in every stage, Malad, provisions of the act has been violated, Malad. Initially, there was no complaint committee. Thereafter, petitioner approached this honorable court. During pendency, they have constituted an internal complaint committee. And thereafter, Malad, this honorable court was pleased to direct the authority to complete the inquiry within statutory period of limitation, Malad, as provided by the law. And thereafter, Malad, they did not completed the inquiry within statutory period. That is why the petitioner again before this court, Malad. On the last occasion, they have apprised this honorable court that they have completed the inquiry and submitted the finding before the authority. But no copy was submitted to me. And then honorable court was pleased to
What is the
direct.
earlier order of the court?
Malad, your lordship will find that 20-11.
20/11.
Yes, my lord.
Page number 20/11.
No, Malad, on 20-11.
We are not interested. Page number.
Sorry, Malad. Lordship will find at page 40.
So now what has happened? Internal committee has not given its report.
Malad, on the last occasion, when this matter was listed before this court, Malad, they have apprised this court that the already report has been submitted before the authority. But no copy was furnished to me. Then your lordship was pleased to direct the authority to provide a copy to me. Accordingly, lordship given liberty to me to file an additional affidavit. I have filed the additional affidavit, Malad, annexing that internal committee report. My contention was that, Malad, internal committee was itself illegal, Malad. That was not constituted as per provision of the law. The chairman of the Malad committee must be a lady, Malad.
No, but that question you have not raised in the earlier.
Raised, Malad. In this petition, I have raised, Malad.
But your affidavit is not on record.
Additional affidavit, Malad, I have filed on.
It is not on record. Filed on?
I have filed it on, Malad, 9/1. 9/1/2024.
It's not on record. Mr. N.K. Kalitan and counsel for the petitioner submits that upon receipt of the report of the internal committee, his client has filed an affidavit, additional affidavit in this case on 9/1/2024. However, the said additional affidavit is not on record. Ms. M.K. Kalital and her standing counsel appearing for the textbook Corporation of Assam. That is the response numbers
2, 3, and 4, your lordship.
2, 3, and 4. And why not 5? Assam Textbook Production and Publication Corporation. You don't have the.
Private
repeating-
respondent, Your
Huh?
Lordship. 5 is the private respondent, Your Lordship.
You are appearing for whom?
For textbook, Your Lordship. Assam textbook production.
Oh,
and
you can't even say who you are representing, respondent. What textbook? There is no textbook in this. Which is the respondent number?
2, 3 and 4, Your Lordship.
2, 3 and 4. Why not 5? 6, 6, 6.
6 पे कैसे यार? Episode include full selling.
There is no 6.
6 is there, madam.
But in her petition, it is not there.
Has been included.
Subsequently implemented, my lord.
Implemented later, Your Lordship.
Implement petition was allowed, my lord.
2, 3, 4 and 6. And miss, your name?
Lordship. I'm appearing for respondent number 1.
Your name, please?
B. Deka.
And Miss B. Deka appearing for the respondent number 1. Mr. D.K. Boral and a councillor appeared for respondent number 5. Taking note of the submissions made at the bar, this matter is directed to be listed again after 3 weeks by tagging the additional affidavit with the record of this case. The respondents may in the meantime file their response to the additional affidavit if so advised.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes.
When works as employee, my lord, he is praying for regularization. In fact, my lord, there is already a order. Lordship, you will find that at page 25. The relevant part will be, my lord, at page 32.
It's a covered case.
No, my lord, he has approached the honorable court earlier. And in his favor, an order has been passed directing the authorities to verify whether he fulfills the 3 conditions laid down in Uma Devi's case in order to be regularized. Whether that exercise has been carried out or not, my lord, that part, of course.
So that part you have to find out.
But he is appearing for the PWD in this case. That. No, 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 no. No.
When was he engaged, the petitioner?
My lord, 25/1994. As works as section assistant. Respondent number 5 will have to verify, madam, and have to pass the order.
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called for. The Learned Standing Council PWD Assam has produced a copy of the written instruction dated 24/1/2024. I peruse the same. Mr. B. Gogoi, Learned Standing
sir.
Council Finance Department, pays for some more time to verify and appraise this court as to whether the petitioner is entitled to relief in this case. In view of the above, this matter stands adjourned for 4 weeks. Copy of the written instruction dated 24/1/2024 be retained in the record. Your opinion? Upondivu, Ms. M. Das, Learned Standing Council PWD is present on behalf of the department.
Matter will have to examine by the Dimahasa authorities. Under their jurisdiction, nobody is appealing.
None has appeared for the Dimahasa Council. That's it.
Hello, till 38, my lord. These are identical, but then item 38 is in slightly different footing. The matter, my lord, here relates to grant of ACP, MSCP benefits. What had happened is that, my lord, in item 36, 37, 38, the Fifth Pay Commission, my lord, had recommended certain change of pay scales for the paramilitary forces. Accordingly, some change in pay was there. That change in pay was, my lord, considered to be a financial upgradation and a promotion, and therefore ACP, MSCP benefits were not granted. So in item 35, 36, and 37, I have given. Given the copy, we are complying the order. My lord, This particular order, as I have come to know.
Initiative has been taken because the amount is at to nearly to 24 crores. And
So they are complying with the order.
No, but then payment actually has not come to us.
yes, my lord.
In fact, recoveries have been made from our pensionary benefits.
Stop and we are by this order, we are asked to determine that by this order. Is doing.
Earlier order already cancelled, my lord, for recovery.
This 4th January, 4th January,
Huh?
4th January.
Some delay.
How much time?
Because this is a.
Heard Mr. B. Patel, Learned Counsel, appearing for the petitioners in all these cases. Also heard Mr. A.K. Datta and Mr. S.S. Roy, Learned CGC, appearing for the respond, and Ms. R. Devi, Learned CGC, appearing for the respective, appearing for the respondents in the respective cases. The Learned Counsel for the respondents have produced a copy of the order dated 2/1/2024, issued by the competent authority to submit that not only has a decision been taken to comply with the order of the court in all these cases, but even the process of recovery has now been stopped and or reversed. The Learned Counsel for the respondents have therefore prayed for posting this matter again after 4 weeks so as to enable the department to complete the process of compliance with the court order. In view of the above, let these matters be listed again after 6 weeks as fixed items. Copy of the communication dated 2/1/2024 be retained in the record.
Deeply.
Lordship, I have preferred this contempt application, my lord, for violation of Honorable Court's order dated 27/2021. The Lordship, can we have a look at the order dated 22/1/2024, my lord? There are 2 positive orders in my favor, my lord, for regularization of my services as master roll workers, my lord.
Last one was 22/1.
No, Mr. Gogoi, you see, there is the order of the court. That order was passed when?
There are 2 orders, my lord. One was 22/2019, which is appearing his finality, and the other one, my lord, at page 35, order dated 27/10/2021. 17 and 35.
17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35. 17 and 35.
So the direction was for regularization of service.
Yes, first order of my lord 2019, 22/12. Then my lord again, without my lord having the approval from the concerned department, there is a government in the irrigation department as well as the finance department. The executive engineer he issued an order, my lord, regularizing the petition.
That's correct, but
Thereafter, my lord, when the issue of payment of salary
the
came,
stand of the department is that we don't agree with the order of the single judge, so we'll not comply.
No,
Personal
that-
appearance, give us who are the people to comply?
Lordship, the authorities of
present-
the irrigation department as well as the finance department.
Lordship, we have already forwarded our lordship, to concurrence of the.
Respond number
each
4, my
part-
lord,
each
the
part,
chief
lordship.
engineer.
So we have proposal, we have sent to the finance department, lordship. Here, lordship, the finance now ball is in the court of the finance department, lord.
You could have got a appeal preferred and got the order stayed. What is this obstinate stand of the department? Will neither file a appeal nor comply with the court's order. So many opportunities were given. This is the finance department. Who is the commissioner of
well,
finance?
present respondent 8 will be the newly implemented.
All right.
Maybe fill up, no, sir.
And this is what irrigation department.
Yes, irrigation as well as officers, my lord. The chief engineer irrigation department, commissioner be also called for, my lord.
All right, I heard Miss B. Bhuyan and a council is Miss. Yes.
P. Bora.
B. Bora, and council appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. B. Gogoi, and council appearing for the respond numbers.
My lord, respondent 8 and 5.
Respond numbers?
3 and 8.
3 and 8. Mr. N. Upadhyay, Learned Council has appeared for respond numbers 2, 7
And 9, lord.
First of alleging willful disobedience of the order dated
27/10/2021, my lord. Page 35 onwards.
27/2021, passed by the learned single judge in WPC number 5643 of 2021, directing that the service of the petitioner be regularized. The instant contempt case has been filed. Full stop. Upon receipt of notice in connection with the contempt cases, with the above contempt, in connection with the present contempt case, the aforementioned respondents have entered appearance and filed their affidavit.
No affidavit as well.
Appearance and sought help to obtain instruction. First of taking note of the request made by the learned counsel for the respondents, this court had adjourned the matter on a number of occasions so as to enable the respondents to take a decision in the matter as regards compliance of the court order. First of, it is not in dispute that no appeal has been referred by the department against the order dated 27/10/2021 passed by the learned single judge, issuing a categorical direction for regularization of service of the petitioner. First up.
My lord,
Taking note
review
of-
part may be
Review part that
indicated.
is
Preferred
dismissed,
review
maybe
part that
observed,
is
my lord.
dismissed.
Now, if you write, the department had apparently preferred a review against the order dated
22/2/2019, finance department,
27.
page 17. 18.
to 2019 passed in WPC number 4381 of the 2013, which is the basis for issuance of the subsequent order dated
Page 35.
subsequent order dated 27/10/2021.
Photo page.
Two review applications, my lord, 73 as well as 74.
The review petitions preferred against the orders dated 22/2/2019 and 27/10/2021 have both been dismissed by this court. Thereafter, the department has not preferred any appeal against the aforesaid order. First up. The order dated 27/10/2021 contains a categorical direction upon the respondents to regularize the service of the petitioner. Such direction was issued by taking note of the fact that the petitioner is a pre-01/04/1993 appointee, and as per the decision of the cabinet, he was entitled for regularization in service, full stop. It also transpires from the materials on record that there was earlier an order of regularization of service of the petitioner, but on the ground that such order was issued by
The executive engineer.
the executive engineer of
Irrigation, my lord. Irrigation department, my lord.
executive engineer irrigation department of
Lordship.
Golaghat division.
Golaghat division, who was not the competent authority to pass such an order
Without the concurrence of the finance department.
without the concurrence of the finance department. The order of regularization of service of the
25 minutes.
petitioner was cancelled. Full stop.
Pension
It is not the stand of the respondents that petitioner was not entitled for regularization in service as per the cabinet decision, since he was a pre-1/4/1993 appointee. However, Mr. Gogoi submits that there is legal advice on the part of the rendered to the respondents not to comply with the order of this court.
Not to comply, but to prefer appeal, my lord. There is a opinion.
To prefer appeal against the order of order passed by the learned single judge. The learned counsel for the respondents have however candidly submitted that no appeal has been preferred against the orders till today. Under these circumstances, this is a clear case where, despite specific directions passed by this court, laying down a time frame for compliance of this same, the department has neither preferred any appeal against the order nor has any steps been taken for compliance of the case. Situated thus, this court is of the opinion that this is a clear case of contempt of order of the court as noted above. Full stop. As such,
Lordship, so far irrigation department is concerned, we have already submitted the proposal.
contempt. It is also the submission of the respondents' counsel that although the irrigation department has submitted the proposal for regularization of service of the petitioner, yet due to the stand taken by the finance department, the matter did not proceed any further. Full stop. In view of the above, this is of the opinion that the respondent numbers. Who are the respondents?
Lordship,
Lordship, irrigation, lordship may not be required.
Why, my lord, lordship? Lordship will kindly.
We will
I'm
decide.
sorry,
Ms.
I'm
Maya.
sorry.
You can't take.
No, your lordship, respond number.
You will only say if we want your assistance, otherwise. not.
No, my lord, one more line. Order came in my favor, it was given to somebody else. That may be observed, my lord.
এটা line আমি add করিব, it further transpired from the record that although there was a positive recommendation in favor of the petitioner, benefit of the same was given to another person.
Of same name, Lord.
Same name, with the same name.
Same name.
The
Lord.
same name,
This is the,
whose
this
services
is the,
were regularized by the department.
yeah. Date will look.
Six. The respondent numbers 8, The respondent number 8, numbers 8 and 9 are therefore directed to remain personally present before this court on the next date fixed. First up, list this case again as a fixed item. On 13th of March 2024. Full stop. If for any reason the order of the learned single judge is stayed by a superior court, then in that event, the personal appearance of the respondent numbers 8 and 9 would not be necessary on the next date fixed. First of all, registry to communicate the order of this court, the concerned respondents. A copy of this order be also furnished to Mr. B. Gogoi and Mr. N. Upadhyay, learned counsel appearing for the respondents.
Lordship, may I pray for a shorter date, my lord? Last week of February, my lord.
We have given a date, you have to wait.
13, I may not be there.
Yeah.
Lordship, prior to 13, any date?
No, why are you?
No, I may not be available on 13.
Then we will have another date. When will you be available?
On 10th, your lordship,
10th
March.
11.
Oh, 11th is Monday, my lord.
11th.
Obliged.
Obliged.
We have already informed the standing council, I am told. Dima Hassan.
Mr. Bigger was learned counsel for the petitioner is present. However, none has appeared for the Dimahasa council, although the name of the council is shown in the cause list. Since no effective order can be passed in this case without hearing the understanding council, Dimahasa Autonomous Council, hence this matter stands adjourned and shall now be listed again on 4/3/2023 as a fixed item. Interim order passed earlier to conduct.
Obliged. 431.
Well, the order has been complied with. Order has been complied with.
Mr. S.S. Sharma, is it? S. Sharma.
Lordships, S. Sharma.
Huh?
S. Sharma.
S. Sharma, learned counsel is present for the petitioner. Mr. B. Gogoi, learned counsel for the respondent, has produced a copy of the order dated
2/8/23.
2/8/2023, issued by the Commissioner and Secretary to the Government of Assam, Medical Education and Research Department, to submit that order of this court has been complied with. This said submission has not been contested by the petitioner's counsel. In view of the above, by retaining a copy of the order dated 2/8/2023 in the record of this case, this contempt case stands closed.
Published.
Right, Lordship. Lordship, this contempt petition, Lordship, against the non-compliance of order dated, Lordship, 26/9/2022, Lordship.
Here, my lord, I am appearing on behalf of the sole respondent, who has also filed an affidavit. My lord, the authorities are working on it, my lord. I am seeking a little accommodation from your lordship, my lord.
Where is the order?
My lord, order, my
Order
lord,
is page
lordship
9,
will
lord.
find, my lord. It starts from page 9. My
And Lordship,
the
relevant person, will you please take your seat, Mr. Malaka? Yes.
authority portion, my lord, will find, my lord, at page 11. Page 11, paragraph 6, my lord. In view of the above submissions made by the learned counsel for the parties, this writ petition is disposed of in the line of order dated so-and-so, passing WPC so-and-so, the order dated passing so-and-so, WPC so-and-so. Accordingly, if confirmation of the petitioner's service is a hurdle, then the state respondent shall take appropriate action towards ex post facto confirmation of.
Where is the word ex post facto?
My lord?
Where is the word ex post facto? Where is it?
No, my lord, it is ex facto.
What is the meaning of ex facto?
From an antedate, my lord. Because, my lord, it was the stand of the, my lord, respondents during the writ proceedings, my lord.
that the petitioner service was not a regular service and he was not a part of a regular cadre. Nonetheless, my lord, this direction has been made, my lord, and admittedly, my lord, no appeal or revision has been filed. So under that circumstances, my lord, I am seeking a.
So there is a typographical error, huh? You better check out on this.
But
But anyway, you want time to comply with the order.
my lord,
How much time?
lordship will kindly grant me 3 weeks' time at least, my lord, because here the difficulty is that, my lord, for ex post facto confirmation, my lord, the concurrence of the finance department is required. But he has not implemented finance department as a party respondent in the writ petition.
Finance was not a party.
It was a party, my lord. Lordship will see the array of parties at page 9, my lord. Page 9. of the-
Mr. Malaka, you have not implemented finance as a party.
They are working, my lord, inter-department, my lord. We are
But,
in constant touch, my lord.
Director of pension implemented lordship, not finance. Director of pension, what has he got to do with finance department? See, Mr. Borpujari, while we are very sensitive about implementation of court's order, we do appreciate the difficulties faced by the department, particularly when things are not done properly. So we'll grant you time. He has to wait. He is lucky to get this order. He would not have got
Yes,
this order.
yes. In fact, my lord, this order was a consent order, my lord, with all respect, my lord.
All right. Mr. B. Malaka, Learned Counsel for the petitioner is present. Mr. R. Borpujari, Learned Counsel for the sole respondent submits that the authorities are working towards implementation of the court's order, but some more time is required since the finance department was not a party to the writ petition. On the request of Mr. Borpujari, this matter stands adjourned for 4 weeks. Why do you file these writ petitions without finance as a party? My mistake, Lordship.
Hopefully, my lord, he will able to reap the benefit of this order. But authorities are working, my lord. We are pursuing it. I am online.
Meet regional.
Earlier occasion, government was asked to
Well,
have this report regarding.
from the joint secretary, I have received a communication, Malad. This. At the government level, they have already initiated steps, Malad. They have directed the director to complete the DP, and the area salary proposal has been received from the director by the government. They are processing it. In fact, my friend possibly will appear now in the, my friend will appear in the.
Possible grant us some further time, my lord.
And what about this? The officer is directly writing to the registry on
That part we will convey. my lord.
that
Like
part?
there is a OM of the, my lord, chief secretary, my lord, that not to, my lord, directly communicate with that.
So it is okay if it is not complied with, is it? Is that the stand of the government?
No, my lord, probably, my lord, they inadvertently, my lord, out of some confusion, they have directly communicated to the registry.
So what are you saying? It is okay.
No,
Done
no.
is done. Then what?
In this regard, my lord, there is already a notification of the chief secretary directing all the officials not to directly communicate, my lord.
Yes, but this officer has violated it. So now
That
what?
part-
You don't know.
That part, my lord, will convey, my lord, henceforth not to, my lord, do.
No, then we'll have to call the officer,
Yeah.
come to the court.
So the government has sought some time, Malad, for, but the government has, they have instructed to pay for some time. They are looking into that, Malad. They are looking into that. They have call for a reply from the joint secretary, joint director, Malad, Jorhat. He has directly written to the honorable court, Malad.
Mr. R. Phukan, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. D. Nath, Learned Senior Government Advocate Assam, as well as Mr. B. Gogoi, Learned Standing Counsel, Finance Department. You are appearing as Finance Health Department Assam, who have appeared for the respondents and submit that the government of Assam, at the appropriate level, are looking into both the issues of implementation of the court's order, as well as the conduct of the respondent number 3 in issuing direct communication to the registry in connection with the contempt case in apparent violation of this circular issued to that effect by the Chief Secretary of Assam, and therefore I have sought posting of this matter again after 4 weeks. Mr. Gogoi has also produced a copy of the communication dated 1/2/2024 issued by the Joint Secretary to the Government of Assam in support of his above submission. By retaining a copy of the communication dated 1/2/2024 in the record of this case, this matter is directed to be listed again after 4 weeks as a fixed item so as to enable the respondents to take appropriate action in the matter in accordance with law.
My name may be reflected, my lord, as.
This matter be listed again by reflecting the name of Mr. B. Gogoi, Learned SC Health, and B. Gogoi, Learned Counsel for the respondents in the cause list.
May it please, Your Lordship. Issued by 15/9, notice of contempt was issued, and accordingly they have appeared.
Lordship, I have the instructions. I am appearing for the sole contender. Lordship, this is a common judgment and order is 31/2023 passed analogously in different writ petitions, Lordship. Against the judgment and order, writ appeal has been preferred by the state of Assam, and there is a stay of this order, Lordship. I am producing a copy of.
Mr. K. M. Mohanto, Learned Counsel is present for the petitioner. Ms. M. Devi, Learned
Lordship.
Counsel appearing for the respondent submits that the state has preferred an appeal against the judgment and order dated
31/23.
31/2023, wherein a stay order is operating. Full stop. If that be so, this court cannot proceed with this contempt case any further. Let's close it as and when the occasion arises, you file again.
Lordship, can it be kept pending?
Why?
Because if it is decided, like, till now, I have not received any.
If the appeal is dismissed, then you file a fresh contempt case. We'll give you the liberty.
Difficulty of the client, they have all completion appointments.
In view of the above, this matter stands adjourned sine die. Register to list this case on being mentioned by the petitioner's counsel.
Yes.
As and when the writ appeal referred by the state is disposed of.
Very well.
Obliged.
Deeply obliged.
Here, the direction of the honorable court is to consider the petitioner's representations. Well, this has been considered, and they have decided to hold a interview for the petitioner. The date is not fixed, otherwise the government has given the approval for holding an it. I have received.
Mr. B. Islam, Learned Counsel is present for the petition. Mr. D. Nath, Learned Counsel appearing for the respondent number.
I am for the respondent number 1 and 2, my lord.
Respondent numbers 1 and 2 submits on written instruction obtained from his clients that in compliance of the order of this court, a decision has been taken to subject the petitioner to interview, and the constitution of an interview board for the said purpose will be notified shortly. Full stop. Ms. G. Bora, Learned Counsel is present for the respondent number 3. Since the department has already agreed to redress the grievance of the petitioner by subjecting her to interview process, the order of this court is deemed to be complied with. However, if for any reason the assurance given by the Learned Counsel for the respondent number 1 and 2 does not materialize, it will be open for the petitioner to move this court once again by filing appropriate petition. This contempt case stands closed.
This IAs have been filed for recognition of the order dated 21/12/2020.
Page number?
If your lordship has IA 3863 of 2023, the order is at page number 35, your lordship.
IA?
3863.
And the order is at page?
35.
The relevant portion is 39. So, the applicants are the respondent number 4, 5, and 6 in the writ petition.
I am appearing for 4 and 6, and my learned friend is appearing for respondent number 5.
And which is the IA filed by respondent number 5?
I am under P819 million.
Excuse me. So 1/1/2020, they had crossed 50 years.
On that day, they had the DPC was held on 3/2/2020. Of the 1st of January of that year, they had crossed 50 years. But your lordship, the vacancies were for the years 2018 and 2019, your lordship. So as on 1st of January of the year 2018, the applicant in IA 3863 was 49 years and 3 months, your lordship. And the applicant in 3862, which is the respondent number 6, was 49 years and 8 months. So they fulfilled the age requirement. Now, the rules, your lordship, the Assam Transport Service Rules 2003, they mandate that the departmental authorities have to conduct an annual exercise to determine the vacancies and fill up the vacancies as and when they arise. But having not done so, your lordship, they sat over the vacancies, and this process was only, promotional exercise was only conducted in 2020, by which time the applicants had definitely crossed that.
And who are the writ petitioners?
The writ petitioners are juniors in the gradation list, your lordship. They are saying that if our cases are not considered, then for those vacancies, perhaps they can be considered. That is perhaps their claim. But your lordship, what has happened is, though that is the position of law, that the age has to be calculated on the 1st of January of the year in which the promotional committee, the departmental promotional committee is convened, your lordship. On that date, we were definitely.
Where are the rules? Rules are there in the
Perhaps your lordship will, there will be a copy in your lordship's record of the rules. There will be an extra copy.
IA?
3819. Is 41.
If your lordship has rule number 11, your lordship.
Yes, 11/6.
11/6, your lordship. A member of the service in the cadre of Assistant Enforcement Inspector who has not completed 50 years of age and rendered 10 years of service in the cadre on the 1st January of the year in which selection for promotion is made shall become eligible for promotion to the cadre of Enforcement Inspector under Clause E of Subrule 1 of this rule. But if your lordship has Rule 12, your lordship, it will have to be read along with this rule. Rule 12 says, which is the general procedure for promotion, before the end of each year, The appointing authority shall make an assessment of the likely number of cadre-wise vacancies to be filled up by promotion in the next year in each cadre. And then, your lordship, the process is laid down. 12.4 says the selection shall be made on the basis of merit with due regard to seniority in case of promotion to the different cadres of service.
This is promotion from which cadre to which cadre?
From assistant enforcement inspector to enforcement inspector. Now, if your lordship has the, as my IA, I number 3863. Page number 44, your lordship, it's a clarificatory order issued later by the department. It reflects that in case of the applicant in IA 3863, the vacancy was for the year 2018. And there is another crucial factor, your lordship, that the applicant is a scheduled caste member, is a member of the scheduled caste, and none of the petitioners can have any claim to a reserve post.
So how many vacancies are there of enforcement inspector now? So there are 3 of them. And apart from that?
For the orders for them, though we have promoted them, but after the order we have demoted.
And how many read petitioners are there? So, Mr. Nath, you see, you can argue, but the point is today we are taking the IA only. There is one issue here. Even if the stay order continues, your clients cannot be promoted. So what we propose to do is, and we'll hear you, but I'm putting it to you, we'll vacate the order and say that not only the 3 vacancies, but if more vacancies are available, and if petitioners are eligible, let their cases be also considered. Any promotion given will be subject to final order passed in the writ petition. So it will be only a question of seniority, nothing else.
Now can I submit?
You do it.
This is my lord. I'll not take much time. This is exactly has fallen from your lordship on the last occasion. Almost your lordship wanted to pass that order. But when lordship has perused this judgment, my lord, I have given, kindly see, Chitra Kumar Nath, this judgment, this point has been dealt by my lord, this court. And kindly see, this judgment is there, my lord. Kindly see, my lord.
No, we'll see that in the.
No, but your lordship has seen, and that after seeing this one, exactly this identical point,
You
it was
have
not
to-
vacated.
you have
The
to-
lordship has told them, my lord, to go through his judgment and to find out, my lord, the answer to this, my lord. Lordship just have a look once, my lord. It is there in lordship's file, my lord. I've given last day. Kindly see, my lord. Exact identical case 11.6 for vacation of the stay order they gave. This judgment covered 4 points. Age relaxation should be first you relax the age.
So you are not okay with even your clients getting a chance to be considered for promotion? That also.
Oh, no, my lord, but let them follow.
Then
this
I'll
one, my
record it. If you are saying that no, your clients also don't want promotion, they should also.
By
That is
following
your
the rules,
stand.
lordship kindly see, my lord. Process, then complete the process, my lord. Just have it read once, my lord. Kindly, please. Then I'll make my submission. Please, my lord. Paragraph 10 of this judgment I have given last day. Paragraph 10, my lord, Chitra Kumar Nath, the judgment, 3 pages judgment, my lord.
Where is this? Chitra Kumar Nath. Yes.
Paragraph 10, 11, 12, my lord. Kindly just see. Then I will not say anything, my lord. I leave to your lordship, my lord. Because lordship has seen and then put the question to other side, my lord. You clarify on that.
So relaxation of age, that's what the learned judges said.
And plus also, the below lordship will find it's a merit with due regard to seniority. Here, what has happened, this judgment says, first you finalize the even the gradation list also, then you come forward. Here they have not done so. These are things still awaited, my lord. Exactly covered by this. So let them complete all this, my lord. First, them
Mr.
relax
Nath,
also.
we understand your point. You see, but please tell me one thing. Unless this writ petition is decided, nobody is getting promoted. Neither the applicants nor your clients. The court is saying we'll devise a mechanism by means of which not only the respondents, but even the writ petitioners can be considered for promotion. But whatever promotion is given, their validity, their seniority, position, etc., all these will avoid the final order passed in the writ petition. So what is your grievance on that?
Whatever the selection already they have made, my lord, that will remain or not. That
Of
is
course,
it.
they will be treated as senior to you.
Because it's the rule 12.4 says merit with due regard to seniority. That's the rule. So it is not in the case of seniority only. So this has been covered by this judgment exactly, my lord. There are 10, 11, 12, 13, nothing else. If they follow 10, 11, 13, 14, my lord, then don't even to say, my lord. Or she may consider these 4 points and dispose it. Or
So
pass any-
what if we say that your clients be promoted, they not?
No, I don't want that. Let them follow the procedure. Let them follow the procedure, my lord. Because age relaxation, what this judgment says, this says, first you complete the age relaxation process. Then you take up the process of selection, my lord. That is what exactly says, my lord. Kindly see. Paragraph 14, very clear.
Do you have instructions on this?
Regarding age relaxation.
Yeah.
We have considered the case of the respondent regard to the case of 2018 and 19. Also, I have original in the agenda was this reflected. Again, there this reflected. They have been considered for the year 2018 and 19.
Mr. Nath, I must say this now. I will have a difference in opinion with this view, and I will have the matter referred to a.
My duty is to please, my lord. My duty is over. Then I leave to your lordship, my lord.
Probably
Because
not
this is
be
one,
able to
because
take-
what we do, my lord, whenever there is a precedent, we bring to your lordship, my lord.
That's your right. You're right.
That's what I have done, my lord.
But you see, these vacancies relate to particular year.
Yes.
Eligibilities have to be considered with regard to that year. Where is the question of relaxation here?
Then rule 11.6 specifically says, first January of the year in which selection for promotion is made. That has been dealt with by this order, my judgment, my lord.
So the rules presume that it will be done exactly in accordance with the sequence laid down in the rule.
But how to come over this 11.6?
By interpreting the rules, that the claims will pertain to the
My lord.
year of arising of vacancies.
I will never say a single word. Lordship, may kind compare this 10 to 14 paragraph. Pass order, my lord.
No,
This
that's
is
all right.
sufficient only. I'm
Normally,
relying on that.
normally single judge's views will be binding, but I have done some research.
Yes.
It will be difficult to
My lord,
accept this
even
view.
my lord. I think out of the records,
I
if I
will
say,
not
my
be
lord.
able to agree.
Even out of the records, if I say, my lord, camera is there, my lord. If I am, my lord, that's it, my lord. After the camera, I
No,
can
it's
say,
not
my lord.
about which side, who, we are not concerned with that. Our only concern is we should pass orders which are correct. There are cases that the vacancies against which they are being considered arose in 2018 and 19. At that time, they were below 50. They were eligible. If the department took a longer time and held the DPC in 2020, will it be a ground to deny them promotion? Every promotion takes
Actually,
place
they
like
should
that.
amend the rules, my lord. That's creating problem.
Every
These rules.
promotion is like that.
Rules is problem.
And what about your clients? They are also stuck up. If there is a fourth and fifth vacancies, your clients may come in. Correct. So the learned judges mentioned it here, and there are reasons given, but it is doubtful whether this is a case of, you see, whether this will extinguish the right of the respondents to be considered for promotion. If the answer is yes, then this will come. But if the answer is no, then where is the question of relaxation?
But one thing, what I'm is pressing in my mind, lord. There's a rule 26 power of relaxation is there, my lord.
No, Mr. Nath. Please understand.
And
what I'm
18,
saying.
18.
Relaxation will arise when it is a case of barred by age. But where is the case of barred? Today,
If you
the
lost
government departments, the vacancies arise in 2024. Sometimes they take 5 years to fill up the
I
vacancies.
understand, I understand.
So if that is implemented in this manner, there will be chaos.
In broader prospect,
The
lordship,
government
I
will not
understood
be
that,
able
my
to
lord.
work, function.
That's true.
They'll have to maintain a strict timeline for every promotion, and then courts will pass orders. This free play in the joint is necessary because government is not a ultra efficient machinery in these
That's true.
matters. They take time. Many reasons are there. Files are called for, not coming. Political clearance is not coming. Finance department not responding. So it
There are
consumes
difficulties.
time.
That's true.
Will it extinguish their right to be considered for promotion?
But what to do, my lord? I came across the judgment, my lord. And I found these points have been covered in the identical case. There was application for a vacation of the stay order that had been rejected, and the repetition was disposed of, my lord. That was, my lord.
I'm relying on judgment, my lord. My affidavit. Judgment kindly have a. I am annexed in my affidavit.
Affidavit filed in which case?
In the main case, lordship, WPC 522
Mr. Nath, have you understood what I'm saying?
I understood, my lord. Yes. In that case, my lordship may dispose the writ petition, my lord. There's no point of keeping it pending.
No, there is.
Yes, because this, if your lordship, because since there is a judgment which holds the field, perhaps your lordship will, even if your lordship is to hold in our favor, perhaps.
No, that matter has to be referred to.
Yes,
a
sir. Yes, sir.
Honorable apex will help. The vacancies.
No, this view is very tentative. Maybe arguments will be advanced for and against, but there are a number of decisions on this point that the right will relate back to the date on which the vacancy arose. On that date, if they were not eligible, this judgment comes in. There's
Yes,
no doubt
but one thing, I have seen the rules also, like in Jagadish Prasad case also, what she's referring, my lord, I checked there. That particular sentence, what is we find in these Assam rules, my lord, that is missing actually. On the first January of the year on which selection is made, that is in no other rules I've seen. In all those judgments, my lordship will not
Let us
find
see
this.
what is the judgment she's.
Page 18 of my affidavit. File the repeat. Page 18.
Yes. Which paragraph of the judgment?
Page 18, lordship, paragraph 5, my lord. The vacancies, third from below.
Yes.
The vacancies would be capped only for the purposes of calculation.
No, you're referring to decision in Jagadish Prasad
My lord.
and paragraph 5.
Paragraph 16, 26 of the subparagraph 5. Page 18, my.
Hmm. Hmm.
The third paragraph from. The vacancies would be capped only for the purpose of and but according year-wise vacancies and considering the officers eligible for promotion the post of in accordance with seniority of
This is because the rules, my lord, in the rules that part is not there. I have checked them. It is because of that judgment.
Lordship, there is another judgment of the Honorable Apex Court where he was that for promotion of the state civil services to the IAS cadre, the petitioner had to, the candidate had to be 54 years on the 1st of January of that year. Now, because of laxity of the state government and the UPSC, that promotional exercise did not take place. When they went before the Apex Court, in those circumstances, the Apex Court held that the right to be considered, your lordship. That is a fundamental right, and that consideration has to be there on the basis.
Yes, right to be considered on the date on which the vacancy.
That cannot be taken away.
Lordship has been facet. That
Yes, that
lordship judgment is there of that point.
Yes, your lordship.
That's what you got.
Otherwise, it will create a chaos. It will become unworkable. People will line up inside before the High Court and say that day after tomorrow, I am becoming 51, 50 years, 2 days. So, it will be a chaotic situation. It
I
comes.
think my lordship may cease all the judgments there. Lordship may keep it judgment maybe pass disposed of my lord this petition.
No, dispose of, we will not do it like this. Because then I have to write out a judgment and take note of arguments.
CB lordship may made it CB in that case. There's nothing to argue otherwise also. But in read petition, the final stage, these are the arguments.
No, the main judgment has to be referred to a third judge.
Yes, lordship.
A single judge is taken.
Yes, there are two conflicting judgments. Has to go to the third judge. Yes.
Which is the relevant paragraph in this?
Paragraph numbers 2, 35 and 36.
2, 35 and
36. Paragraph number 2.
Show me that bullet.
Yes. In paragraph number 2, the factual background is there. Also, I'll just read it out.
No, where is the finding?
Finding is at 35 and 36. The court must keep in mind the constitutional obligation of both the appellant's central government as also the state government. Both the central government and the state government are to act as model employers, which is consistent with their role in a welfare state. It is an accepted legal position that the right of eligible employees to be considered for promotion is virtually a part of their fundamental right guaranteed under Article 16 of the Constitution. The guarantee of a fair consideration in matters of promotion under Article 16 virtually flows from guarantee of equality under Article 14 of the Constitution.
All right. Okay, Mr. Nath, as judges, we are entitled to disagree with the view of a coordinate bench.
Yes.
But even if that happens, that has to be referred to another bench, third judge's bench, and by giving proper reasons. So for that, we'll keep the writ petitions for some further hearing.
I leave to Lordship's my lord. That's all right. I
Yes.
just won't say anything.
Just a minute, going back to the rules.
Lordship.
I number 3819.
There will be perhaps an additional copy of the rules in your Lordship's record.
Page 43, 48.
Right.
So these rules says that a member of the service in the cadre of estate who have not completed 50 years of age and rendered 10 years of service on the 1st January of the year in which the selection for promotion is made shall be eligible. Take down. IS, 3 IS, huh? Heard Mr. KP Pathak, learned counsel for the applicants in IA numbers
3862 of 2023 and 3863 of 2023.
sorry. Also heard Mr. BK Das, learned counsel appearing for the applicant. 3819 of 2023. Mr. M. Nath, learned senior counsel, estate by Mr. MP Boral, and counsel for the writ petitioners, opposite parties, as well as Ms. MD Boral, learned standing counsel, Transport Department, Assam, are present on behalf of the other side. Full stop. The applicant in IA numbers so and so and so and so are included as respond numbers 4 and 6 in the connected writ petition, whereas the applicant in IA number 3819 of 2023 is included as respond number 5 in the writ petition. Full stop. All these applicants have approached this court with a prayer to vacate or modify the order dated 21/12/2020 passed by the learned single judge in WPC number
5282 of 2020.
5282 of 2020, whereby the promotion given to the applicant stroke respondent numbers 4, 5, and 6 in the writ petition had been stayed whereby the notification dated 21/11/2020, by means of which the 3 applicants herein, that is the respond numbers 4, 5, and 6 in the writ petition, were promoted to the post of enforcement inspector, were stayed. Stop. The writ petitioners are presently serving as assistant enforcement inspector and are admittedly junior to the respond numbers 4, 5, and 6 as per the date of entry in service. Full stop. However, the writ petitioners stroke opposite parties have assailed the notification dated 21/11/2020 on the ground that on the date of meeting of the selection committee, all the three respondents, namely respondent numbers 4, 5, and 6, were aged above 50 years, and therefore, as per Rule 11, bracket 6, bracket close, bracket Roman 1, bracket close of the Assam Transport Service Rules, 2023, 2003, they could not have been considered for promotion as they had completed 50 years of age on the first day of January of the year in which the selection committee had met for promoting these respondents. Full stop. By referring to the relevant provisions of the rules, namely Rule 11.6.1 as well as Rule 12, the learned counsel for the applicants have argued that the rules of 2003 lay down a scheme for processing the promotion of assistant enforcement inspectors. And since the since the vacancies are to be filled up on an year-wise assessment of the same, and considering the fact that the vacancies against which the respondent numbers 4, 5, and 6 were promoted arose in the year 2018/2019, on which date they were below 50 years of age. The mere fact that the selection committee had met in the year 2020 would not denude them of the right to be considered for promotion to the rank of enforcement inspector. Full stop. The learned counsel for the applicants have further argued that in view of the interim order dated so-and-so passed by the learned single judge, the promotion already granted to the applicants were reversed and they were downgraded to the original post of assistant enforcement inspector, thus causing serious prejudice to their interest. Full stop. By referring to the decision of the Supreme Court rendered in the case of Union of India and others and another versus Hemraj Singh Chauhan and others, reported in 2010, bracket closed, 4 SCC 290. Mr. Pathak has argued that clubbing the posts together for holding selection process for promotion on a subsequent date would be impermissible under the rules, and therefore the said exercise cannot take away the right of the applicant stroke respondent numbers 4, 5, and 6 of being promoted, since they were otherwise eligible for being promoted to the rank of enforcement inspector. Full stop. Responding to the above arguments, Mr. M. Nath, learned senior counsel appearing for the writ petitioners, have placed heavy reliance on the decision of the learned single judge of this court in the case of Sri Chitra Kumar Nath and others versus State of Assam and others. Is it reported judgment, Chitra Kumar Nath? Third bracket WPC number 4424 of the 2013. To submit that by interpreting the same set of rules, the learned single judge has held that if the DPC is held subsequently, that is on a date on which the candidates have crossed the maximum age bar of 50 years, then unless the government relaxes the upper age limit, they would not satisfy the eligibility criteria for promotion. Full stop. Is MD Boral, understanding counsel, appearing for the transport department, on the other hand, has opposed the stand of the writ petitioners, and by relying upon the decision of the Supreme Court rendered in the case of Jagadish Prasad versus State of Rajasthan and others, reported in
This judgment has been reported in SCC also, my lord. 2011 7 SCC 789, my lord.
2011 7 SSC 789, she submits that clubbing of vacancies is done only for the purpose of calculating an arithmetical figure, but the same does not, but the same would have to be filled up as year-wise vacancies. Full stop. I have considered the submissions made at the bar and have gone through the materials and record. There is no doubt or dispute about the fact that the applicants herein, who were earlier promoted to the rank of enforcement inspector by notification dated 21/11/2020, did meet the eligibility requirement under the rules, including the age criteria on the date of the year in which the vacancies had arisen. However, in the year of selection, that is in 1st January 2020, they had crossed the upper age limit of 50 years. Full stop. It is no doubt correct that in the decision of Chitra Kumar Nath Supra, a learned single judge had expressed the opinion that in such an eventuality, the government would have to relax the upper age limit of the candidates so as to make them eligible for promotion under the rules. Yet, on a careful reading of the observations and findings recorded in the case of Jagdish Prasad, I find that a somewhat contrary opinion has been expressed in the matter. Full stop. In the case of Jagdish Prasad, the Honorable Supreme Court has clearly observed in paragraph 26.5 that the vacancies, that the year-wise vacancies would be clubbed only for the purpose of calculating an arithmetic figure. But those vacancies were required to be filled up, considering the eligibility of the officers for promotion. Full stop. After going through the materials placed before this court is of the prima facie opinion that this court on interpretation of rules is of the prima facie opinion that the eligibility of the officers for promotion under Rule 11(6)(1) of the rules of 2003 would depend on their eligibility position on the year of arising of the vacancies and not on the date in which the selection board meets, and not on the first day of the year in which the selection board stroke DPC meets. Full stop. Such a view is consistent with the law laid down by the Supreme Court, the case of Jagdish Prasad, Supra. Full stop. Therefore, whether the views expressed by the learned single judge in the case of Chitra Kumar Nath Supra calls for is in conflict with the opinion expressed in the case of Jagdish Prasad Supra or not, And if so, whether the same calls for reconsideration is a matter that will have to be examined by this court at the stage of final hearing of the writ petition. Be that as it may, having regard to the facts and circumstances of the case, this court is of the opinion that the interim order dated so and so passed by the learned single judge deserves to be vacated. The order is accordingly vacated. Consequently, it would now be open for the departmental authorities not only to notify the promotion of the applicants herein, that is the respond numbers 4, 5, and 6 in the writ petition, but if the writ petitioners or any other officer serving in the rank of assistant enforcement inspector is found to be eligible, and if vacancies are available, then their cases may also be considered for promotion to the next higher rank of enforcement inspector by following the mandate of the rules of 2003. However, any promotion granted either to the applicants or any other departmental candidate during the pendency of the writ petition would be subject to further orders that may be passed in the writ petition. The 3 IAs being so and so stands disposed of accordingly. So if you get promotion,
my lord.
don't press the writ petition.
My lord, only one thing. Lordship is to follow the rules. Lordship kindly add one rule, one words, my lord. Rule 12.6, because it says merit with due regard to seniority. Here in this proceeding, Lordship will find only they have considered the seniority, nothing.
No, they will go by the rules. Rules. What is
No,
the
Lordship
rules?
has said 11.6. I said plus 12.4 also. It's merit plus
11,
seniority.
6 and rule 12.
6, 12.4.
12.4.
Yes, my lord. That's right. Applies.
So if they also get promotion, we can close the writ petition and not press.
Applies, my lord.
So Mr. Nath, something for your clients also.
Yes, my lord.
Who has won, who has lost will be difficult.
Yes, that's ultimately.
No,
my
if
lord.
you get promotion, then it'll turn out that you have been blocking your promotion.
My lord,
That could be a very, very
It's a nice conclusion, my lord. Nice
Yes.
conclusion.
All right.
Obliged, my lord. Obliged.
How many more are there?
So in this case, the petitioner, he was serving as a constable, the Assam police force, and then he was issued a notice and suspended, and later he was also terminated from service, your lordship. But our main contention is that the DP proceeding, which was supposed to be given to the petitioner, has not been given to the petitioner, your lordship, and it is clear violation of Rule 66.3 of the Assam Police Manual, and also the Assam Service and Discipline Rules, your lordship. And by
Petitioner has been terminated.
lordship, and
Where is the order? Just a minute. Where is the order?
annex in the writ petition, lordship, annexer 4, page 18. 18 is the type copy and 19 is the original.
So what is the ground of challenge?
Ground of challenge are Rule 63 of the Assam Police Manual, which have also given extract in the additional affidavit, lordship. You take up the additional affidavit in reply, your lordship.
Yes. You got the records?
Yes, lordship. So in that page number 26, it's
But these charges appear to be something to do with his personal life rather than misconduct.
there's no connection with his duties, your lordship, and that is.
Have you got any judgment on that point?
Yes, your lordship. We have a judgment, your lordship.
Mr. Goswami, even if somebody does something which is immoral or in his private life, can it be a ground to allege misconduct against an employee? What is your stand on the matter?
Lordship, the moral tributary is there, the police force, Lordship.
No, do you have any authority on this or?
No, Lordship.
Huh?
No, Lordship.
That is the only point here.
Yes,
Whether these allegations amount to misconduct,
yes,
you
Lordship.
have to satisfy the court, otherwise the order will be set aside.
Lordship.
So argue on that.
So in this judgment, Lordship, para 1, Gujarat High Court judgment, Your Lordship, in this says, is the phrase unbecoming of a government servant occurring in Rule 3.1, subclause 3 of the Gujarat Civil Services Rules 1971 so much elastic that it can take within its sweep certain behavior which may cause some displeasure to his superior and which may not be in accord with the personal beliefs and liking of the superior officer. Assume vagueness of the phrase has rendered an unfortunate head constable jobless, hence the necessity to interpret and understand the precise meaning of the same. And later,
Have you seen this judgment?
No, Lordship, I have not gone through it. Lordship, may it be fixed on Tuesday, Lordship. I will
Why?
satisfy. Lordship, in the earlier occasion, Lordship, the record is called for at the same time, Lordship. Another point is raised from their part, Lordship. I am on that line, Lordship. That is the non-furnishing of the inquiry report here in this case, Lordship. That is the fact from
Inquiry
the record.
report was not furnished.
Yes, Lordship. I found from the records that the inquiry report was not found from to them, Lordship. It is admitted fact, Lordship. And therefore, on that line, I am looking on that line. I am looking on that line.
Inquiry report has not been furnished.
no, and they have admitted in the affidavit in opposition, Your Lordship.
So will it, what is the relief? So will it vitiate the order?
Absolutely, Lordship. And these are reported judgment of this Honorable High Court, Your Lordship. And this is GLR 2020, and wherein it is clearly says, the court of the opinion that since the prescription of law of forwarding the copy of the inquiry report to the delinquent as admittedly not being followed under the disciplinary authority, before the disciplinary authority had applied his mind to the report, the impugn order of penalty of dismissal dated 22/4/2008 issued by the Commandant 11th APBN headquarters Dergaon is not sustainable law, and accordingly the same is set aside. The facts are also quite similar, Lordship, and exact same thing has happened. The DP proceedings were not furnished, Your Lordship, and it is in violation of the Police Armsmen Act also, and also some disciplinary rules. So based on that judgment, which is a recent judgment, Your Lordship, and single bench judgment, the impugn order was set aside, Your Lordship. If the procedure has not followed, Lordship, that totally vitiates the impugn order, Your Lordship.
So supposing your contention is accepted,
Yes, Lord.
what is the relief you are seeking?
Relief, Your Lordship, the petitioner already has reached the age of superage on May 2022, but till date he has not received a single penny of his neither salary nor PF, not even pension or nothing, Lordship, and he is living destitute. So my only prayer is that he should be his order of dismissal should be set aside, and
Right.
from the date of his
Your name, please?
J. Das.
Mr. J. Das, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner in this case has argued that by the order dated
5/02/2022.
6/2/2020. Where is 502? What is the order of termination?
Yes, sir.
Page number
6/2/2020.
2022.
6/2020.
2020. The writ petitioner who was serving as a
Constable, Your Lordship.
constable.
Armed branch
the
constable.
Armed branch of Assam Police was removed from service pursuant to the inquiry report dated. What is the date of the inquiry report? Inquiry report dated so and so. However, the case of the petitioner is that copy of the inquiry report was never served upon him. Full stop. By relying on a recent decision of this court rendered in the case of Gunakanta Saikia versus State of Assam and others, reported in 2020 bracket close 5 GLR 546, Mr. Das has submitted that due to non-furnishing of inquiry report to the petitioner, the impugned order dated 6/2/2020 stood vitiated, and therefore the same is liable to be set aside. Full stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner has also submitted that since his client has already attained the age of superannuation
On May
Hence,
2022.
in the
On-
month of
In month of May 2022.
2022,
22, your lordship.
hence the question of reinstatement of the petitioner does not arise at this stage. However, he will be entitled to the consequential service benefits if the order under challenge is set aside by this court. Full stop. Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, praised for posting this matter again on 8th of February 2024 so as to examine him, so as to enable him to examine the issue and obtain updated instruction so as to and address this court. Prayer allowed, list this case again on 8/2/2024 as